Hey Harvest Church, Rohde here. I'm just coming to you today with a story of an amazing miracle that I've had happen just recently. I want to share with you guys. I'm from a farm about 30 k's out of Neil. I live with my husband Matt, and I've got 3 boys under 6, Nelson, Luca and Micah. So a few weeks back, I was doing one of my gym workouts, as you do. I was lifting some weights up over my head and I felt my shoulder just give way and pull. It was quite an intense pain, and I sort of just left it for a while. And then one of my sons came up towards me and he wanted me to lift him up onto one of his little slides. So I picked him up, not thinking that I had just pulled my shoulder, and lifted him up, and then it totally let go. And I just had this huge intense pain all the way down my back shoulder, and it started to come down into my lower back there. So I had this really bad pain in there. I couldn't lift my hand sort of any higher than up above my head like this, and any movement to the side was just total agony. With this pain, I knew that it was not from God. God does not want us to be in pain. And I just felt that I needed to text our pastor, Rachel, and I asked her and I said, look, we're really missing church. Is there any way that we can come to church this Sunday? And we knew that there was restrictions and everything, and the church was essentially closed. But Rachel also heard from God. She knew that we needed to be there that Sunday. So we get to church, the altar call comes at the end, and it was for speaking in tongues and spiritual healing. And I felt, oh, that's not really what my problem is, so I'll just stand here and let everyone else go down the front. And then my heart started beating and beating and beating, and I'm like, no, God, not now, it's fine, it's not that bad, like, I can put up with it. And then I saw Pastor Rachel, and she sort of knew that something was going on, I think. So I sort of went over to her and I said, Rachel, can you pray for my shoulder? And she's like, yeah, sure, that is totally awesome, I can pray for your shoulder. So we got around, Rachel touched my shoulder, and I had 2 other ladies, Pam and Judy, come up to me also and pray. And we just started praying. Rachel started praying. She touched my shoulder, and I just felt God say to me, lift up your arm. And I said, I can't do that, God, it's so much pain. And he said to me again, so I just waited a couple minutes and listened to Rachel's prayer. She was touching, I was getting tingly feelings everywhere. Lift up your arm, Belle. And I said, oh, okay, I'll lift up my arm. I got my arm and I just went straight up like this. And that had not been happening for weeks. And I went around and I turned it around and around, and tears just started coming right now. It was so amazing. And I remember opening my eyes, looking at Rachel. She locked eyes with me too, and I said, Rachel, God has healed me. The pain is totally gone. It was absolutely amazing. Just want to share a quick verse with you also from Matthew 18, 19 to 20. Again, truly I tell you that if 2 of you on earth agree about anything they ask, it will be done for them by the Father in heaven. For where 2 or 3 gather in my name, there I am with you. So there is power, church, in gathering together. That is why we need church. We need people. We need other Christians in our lives to gather together, to pray, to worship, to find our place in the church. God wants to see these miracles, and he wants them to come through so we can share them to others. So since this miracle that God has placed in my life, my faith has grown hugely. Like, I feel like I just want to open up the Bible whenever I can and just dig in deep and find out more about God. And I just feel that he's set a new fire inside of me to go and pray for my friends, go and pray for my non-Christian friends. Like, if they've got struggles, if they've got pain, discomfort, like, I'm the light from God for this earth, so we can go out there and pray for them. So I just want to encourage you guys, church, to go out and believe for your miracle, your breakthrough. God can do amazing things, and he can do it to you as well.